By Valandry, cannot get it to fall. Hines now bringing it up for Waltham. Arlington content to stay in the zone. Waltham moving the ball around. Stanton gets it inside to Fratto. Quick step move by, and it looks like a tie-up, and possession arrow will go to Arlington as nice play there by Barlow to tie up Stanton. And Arlington now bringing the ball up. 2-0 lead, opening moments. Barlow with level on him. Fight through a pick. Good ball movement right now by the Spy Ponders, and it looks like there's position. That's an offensive foul. That's going to go against Ryan Alwood as he wipes out. It looked like Hines had position. Foul going on Alwood. Hines bringing the ball up, gets it to Stanton. Stanton across the timeline to Hines. Level now, gets it over to Stanton. Stanton inside to Devane, will put it up. Nice 15-footer, just gets it to drop. Game is tied at 2. Right now, Scott, it looks like Arlington very content to stay in that the zone.
They are, and as a matter of fact, on that press, they had 2 guys all the way down the end of the court. Weren't really committed to the press.
And the foul, I think, is going to go against Fratto as Ryan Alwood took it to the hole, and he will be at the line for the Spy Ponders.
That's his second personal.
In Waltham's last game, a 66-55 victory over Malden. High scorer was Ryan Devane with 18 points.
Amazing from a guy who was not on this team last year. But he has 2 fouls. And will sit.
Devane coming out. McPherson will take his place. Ian McPherson.
Coach Catch has commented a few times about his team's tendency to get in foul trouble early.
Mashad with the rebound, and he's going to be tough to deal with, I think, for Waltham Hawks.
It appears that way, yes.
He is a pro-sized player. He's at least, Scott, 6'8", did you say?
Yes, I believe 6'7" or 6'8". He's a big man.
Level running the baseline. Nice outside shot. And Hines will put it up, cannot get it to fall. Barlow now with the ball. Some nice ball movement and quickness. And it is going to be an offensive foul on Barlow. The charge will go against Barlow. And again, Waltham holding their ground under the hoop. That's the second charge going against the Spy Ponders. 5-2 early first half. Level bringing the ball up for Waltham. Gets it to Stanton. Stanton to Hines.
Looking off, Level was wide open.
Stanton goes to the hole. Cannot get it to go. Tenacious work inside by Stanton. Gets it to go as Mashad seemed to have the rebound, but Stanton tenacious inside. Follows up the missed shot. Puts in the bucket. 5-4 Arlington. Barlow will put up I don't think it was a three-pointer, just a shade inside the line. Fratto comes up with the rebound. Now Hines will bring it up for Waltham. Arlington right now come out of the zone for a moment. Mashad goes up with the rebound, and I believe McPherson or Level. We'll see what the referee's call is. Either one of them.
Look like Level.
1-2, it is Level with the hack on Mashad as Mashad has position. Mashad pretty much everyone on the court, the guy's in position. He is a dominating player. Number 55, Dimitri Mashad.
The pick and roll.
Inside. Nice play by Fratto, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow will go Waltham's way. Nice play by Fratto to tie up Mashad. And Waltham right now showing some discipline on defense.
This press is kind of confusing. They leave 2 guys in their own hoop, so it's almost like they don't even care.
Hines now gets it over to Level. Level will put it up. He gets it to drop. And Waltham grabs their first lead of the game. 6-5 Barlow bringing the ball with Lovell on him. Inside to Mashad. Mashad with the leaner, can't go. It collects his own rebound. Cannot get it to go. Gets another shot and is finally fouled. And I believe this is the thing that Joe Cacciatore's talking about. I know he's an imposing player, but
well, you know, he's on pace to get like 50 boards tonight, so you're going to have to put at least one, maybe two bodies on this guy if you want to keep him off the glass.
The shot at the line again for Arlington. Cannot get it to drop.
He doesn't look like he has a great shooting touch, though, so
maybe the Shaquille O'Neal free-throwing school here. Mashad on his second attempt. Cannot get either to drop. Hines now bringing the ball up for the Hawks, who lead by 1.
Lovell's going to be open all night. They're playing a 3-2 right now, and he is wide open.
Inside. Tipped away, and they are going to, I believe, get Samard on the reach-in.
This game might hinge on Chris Lovell tonight because he's been open every time down the floor. Michaud is on his side, and he doesn't want to get out on him. So
Stanton now with the ball. So Landry all over him. Lovell now. Dribbles out from the baseline. Hines bringing up. Stanton will come in, throws the air ball, may have been partially blocked. Barlow brings it up for Arlington, who trail by 1. Alwood gets it inside. Samad looks like off the side of the backboard. Hines bringing it up with Mashad getting back a little bit late on defense. Inside, Prattle thinks about it. Gets it inside. Ian McPherson. The shot is blocked by Samard. Waltham will control the ball. Jeff Abelard checking in for Waltham, and as he does, there is a timeout with the score. Waltham 6, Arlington 5. We'll be right back. We are back at Doc Cohen Gym in Waltham. The Hawks right now with a 6-5 lead over the Arlington's 5 Hondas. And see if Arlington will go man at any point here in the game. Right now, very content to stay in that 3-2 zone. Stanton now gets it over to Abelard, who's just checked in the game, gets it to McPherson. He misses the short jumper. And David Noel now in the game for Arlington with the rebound. Barlow gets it over to Noel, who will put it up, cannot get it to drop. And it looks like a foul will go against Samad. Nice job by Stanton, finally blocking out.
Number 52, Neil Samad, called for the foot.
Dave Martin, number 33, checking in for Samad, who's picked up 2 quick fouls here in the first half. Lovell now gets over to Abelard. Abelard jump pass, nice give and go inside to Ian McPherson. He puts it in. Good ball movement right there, and Arlington a little sluggish there on defense, a little slow reacting. Barlow blows past Abelard. Abelard inside to Mashad, who misses the easy layup. Ball tied up, reverse layup. Mashad cannot get it to drop. McPherson finally comes down with it. Hines. Nice inside move, and he is crushed by Dimitri Rashad, who he's a little slow getting back.
Well, he was slow getting back, but he sized him up. He wanted that block because he missed a couple easy layups. So he kind of he meant to take that run at that shot right there. You could see it coming, or you could see him coming. He tried to miss.
Like a runaway train, as Jeff Hines on the short end of that. He is at the line right now.
The shot doesn't have much of a touch, though. That's for sure. That's his Achilles heel, I suppose.
Hines misses the second. Nice rebound by Fratto in traffic. And the foul will go against Ryan Allwood as he picks up his second foul. And they're going to run the stack. Prado underneath.
Get the big guy in foul trouble, Ed. Hopefully that'll work out.
Now, Mashad, 2 quick fouls for Arlington.
Might as well go right at him.
Matt Prado at the line. Prado coming off a 16-point performance in that Malden win. Prado cannot get that to drop. More substitutions now for the Spy Ponders. As Samad comes back into the game, the big guy, Dimitri Mashad, will sit down, coming off along with David Martin, number 33. Prado gets the second to drop. Waltham now with a 5-point lead. Barlow bringing it up. Abelard meets him at center court. The jump pass to Allwood. Allwood has the ball knocked away from him by Hines. Hines with a nice move. And Allwood knocks the ball out of Hines' hands. Hines with a nice defensive play. Mike Cristofori. Head coach Joe Cacciatore yelling to reset the shot clock, as the shot clock is right now on 14, but that was prior to the Hines steal. We have a discussion under the hoop right now.
Which should certainly be
It was
reset.
obviously a change of possession.
15 seconds in a lapse on that drive, obviously, so they're going to have to do something.
There you see the shot clock right there above the exit.
I'm not a big fan of the shot clock in high school, Phil.
You can't run that four-corner offense like Dean Smith. And the shot clock is reset. Stanton outside, looking for some help. Gets it inside to Prado. Prado, 2 men on him, and the ball knocked away. Shot clock now at 15. Waltham with a 5-point lead.
Waltham will be at the line. They're in the that foul.
Hines gets it over to Stanton. Stanton will put up the 3-pointer. Cannot get it to go. Rebound by Brian McHugh has just checked in the game. Barlow with the outlet pass to David Noel. Noel put it up. Cannot get it to go. Hines with the rebound. Brings it up through traffic. Hines looking to set something up. Arlington continuing to stay in that 3-2 zone. Past the level. Inside to Prado. And they're going to get Prado on the travel as he shovels his
He slid his pivot foot, yes.
Turnover for Waltham as Barlow now will bring it up for Arlington, who trail in this game. Noel underneath the baseline. And he was hit. We're going to see who got the foul. It's going to go against Prado. That'll put David Noel at the line for the Spy Ponders, who look to eat into the 5-point lead that the Hawks have. Phil Barlow coming over for some instructions from the Arlington coaching staff. Noel gets it to drop. Mark Pianadosi also sporting that bald look. I don't know. I'd say it's more of a summer look, Mark. He hits them both. We're now at 10-7. Hines bringing it up for the Hawks. Gets it to Stanton. Stanton back to Hines. Hines.
That's a
quick
block.
move, and he once again. Again, that's two sloppy plays by the Hawks right there, turning over back-to-back travels. Arlington possibly with a chance to tie. Barlow will put it up, cannot get it to drop. Pianadosi with the rebound. Lovell gets it to Hines, and here come the Hawks, leading by 3. Lovell flapping for the ball, throws an air ball, however. Arlington bringing it up. Noel will put up that shot. Ball not dropping for Arlington right now. Oh, nice move by Hines on the baseline. Whoa, we got some fisticuffs there. As McPherson and Brian McHugh, number 41, get into a little bit of a wrestling match. Possession arrow will go Arlington's way. Barlow bringing it up for Arlington with Lovell on him. Inside to Mashad, who's back in the game. He travels. Dimitri Mashad back in the game for Arlington. He had picked up 2 quick fouls and had to sit down for a bit.
I'd go right after Mashad right now. Shoot it right in his face.
Waltham can't get it to drop. Giannadosi. McPherson inside. Lovell with an inside
Mashad
move.
might have got his third.
And the foul will go against Mashad. That is his third.
Chris Lovell was fouled by Dimitri Mashad. That's his third personal.
Well, I think he's a no-show tonight. I hope. I may be speaking a little bit soon, but 3 fouls.
Right now in foul trouble. That will definitely affect his effectiveness come the second half. Waltham at the line again. Chris Lovell at the line. Devane comes out and McPherson back in for Waltham. Sean Lyons, number 25, also in the game for Waltham. Chris Lovell at the line. It's the first. Devane back in. David Martin in. And once again, Dimitri Mashad will sit down. Lovell hits them both. Waltham with a 12-7 lead. Barlow looking to set up a play. Waltham right now in a 2-3 zone. And Mike Canestraro puts it up. And that is a 3-pointer for Canestraro as Arlington gets their first 3-pointer of the game. Hines tries to answer with a 3-pointer of his own. Giannadosi with the rebound. Lovell tries to go inside. Devane inside. Nice move by Devane. Waltham showing some pretty good composure, getting second and third looks here in the first half. Barlow will drive to the hole. Nice move. Explosive speed by Mr. Barlow.
Barlow has a great first step, not unlike Jeff Hines.
Hines will take it outside, trying to set something up, moving Chris Lovell over to the baseline. Sean Lyons outside. Shot clock down to 10. Giannadosi will put it up, cannot get it to fall. Knocked around, and it'll go Arlington's way as Devane, fighting for a rebound, knocks it out.
It appears, Phil, Waltham's actually playing a triangle and 2. Two guys have men, and 3 guys are in a zone.
Lovell with the outlet pass to Hines, who breaks away, lays it up and in. Nice pass and reception. Lovell to Hines for the bucket. 4-point lead, and we have a foul outside, and the foul will go against Lovell. Lovell, who will sit down right now. Brado, Stanton, and Brad Zarnowski, number 24, checks in for the Hawks. Noel, who has not been afraid to shoot the ball outside, gets it to Barlow. Barlow to Cristofori, who put in that three-pointer a minute ago, and the foul will go against Devane.
That's 3, I think.
Well, Devane will sit down. Devane in foul trouble, and Dave Martin, number 33, at the line for the Spy Ponders, who trail right now 16-12.
Is it hot enough in here, Phil?
Boy, I don't know. It's almost tropical. This is like a Miami Heat game. Although the weather outside is frightful, as they say, is happy to see Dan McCarthy in the building tonight.
I'm almost delusional.
If our equipment shuts down, it's because of the oppressive temperatures here at Doc Cohen Gym. Arlington cannot convert the free throw. Gets it inside. Pianadosi to Stanton, thinks about it. Inside to Pianadosi again. Pianadosi, Brad Zarnowski gets it to Prado. Prado. Shot clock down to 5. Canastraro will be tagged for the foul. Waltham almost panicking there as the shot clock got down.
Oh, they had great ball movement, and they went to their go-to guy. They needed to get a shot off.
And Hines misses. Hines gets the second shot to drop. Waltham with a 5-point lead. Follow with Zarnowski on him. Gets it outside to Cristofori. Cannot get the three-pointer to go. Hines now bringing it up. Arlington a little slow getting back on defense. Explosive speed by Hines. Hines really working. Burst of speed getting down, and Arlington right now dragging their feet, getting back on defense. It's now a 7-point lead for the Hawks. Nice interception, nice move by Pianadosi, anticipating the pass. Hines bringing it up for Waltham. Pianadosi.
That's a shot.
And that's going to be a believe it.
Oh. Wow. They got a block.
Wow.
Well, a break goes Waltham's way here. Certainly looked like a charge, but...
The blocking foul will go against Dave Martin, who was flattened by Pianadosi.
Big country Pianadosi.
He does. He has the hairstyle, or lack thereof. He completes the three-point play.
Only a sophomore, I believe.
Follow bringing it up for Arlington, who is now trailed by 10. The foul before the shot.
They're calling a tight game here.
And Pianadosi tagged for the foul inside. That'll put Samard at the line.
Wow, does that say 22-12?
22-12, 10-point lead for the Waltham Hawks.
This is uncharted waters for us.
It is indeed. We don't. Oh, and maybe we got to be careful. We're very superstitious here in the Channel 3 booth. 22-14 is your score. Prado with the ball, with Barlow on him, tied up. Good defense right there by the Spy Ponders. Ball knocked out of bounds by Brian McHugh. Chris Lovell checking in for Zarnowski. Ball inbounded to Stanton. Prado. Hit the cutting Pianadosi. And we got to travel.
He's certainly active in there.
First level on Barlow. Fights through a pick. Pass really going to no one right there as the cut man moves away from his spot. Stanton bringing the ball up. Prado inside, looks over to Stanton.
Nice drive.
Nice move, cannot get it to drop, and that foul will go against Steve Stanton. As he hammers Dave Martin. Or DJ Valandry at the line for Arlington. And the 1-and-1 cannot hit it. Ball saved by Hines. Hines bring it up to Prado. A lot of movement on the offensive line. Pianadosi working continually. Nice move by Stanton inside. Almost lost the handle, but held on, laid it up and in. Waltham again.
Level has Barlow, while some of the other Hawks play a zone.
That is could be a three-point play as Barlow.
I was going to say, Phil, that it appeared that they had done a good job setting him down this far, but not that time.
And this actually could be a four-point play as Barlow hits the three-pointer and is fouled. Cut it to 6 points right here. Barlow can complete the four-point play. And Barlow completes the four-point play. 24-18. Stanton bringing it up with Alwood on him. Prado, Jeff Abelard back in the game, still spotting that the cast on his left arm, injured during the football season.
Hines
will put up the three-pointer. That's a long look for the three-point land. Ball knocked away. Stanton will gain the rebound. Throws up a wild shot, can't get it to go. Stanton on the floor. And Waltham will maintain possession. Hard work inside by Prado and Stanton. Jeff Hines will inbound the ball as they're going to be running the stack. And the referee's trying to direct traffic in here right now. It's a little crowded, much like 128 probably was earlier this evening in the blizzard conditions. Prado finally gets the ball inbounded. Nice inside move. Cannot get it to drop. Barlow. Get the ball to Valandry. Now back to Barlow.
Abelard with his turn now on Barlow.
A pile up under the hoop. 3 men down.
Nice strip from behind by Hines, who's all alone.
Stripped. Hines will lay it up and in. Barlow. Good ball movement inside. And the Spy Ponders will maintain possession. Late substitution, David Noel will check in. Valandry will come out. Ian McPherson back in the game for the Waltham Hawks, who have led most of the game. Barlow will put up the three-pointer. Rims and out. Ball stolen. Little sloppy play in the backcourt. Barlow with Abelard on him. Noel, not afraid to put up the three-pointer, and no, the referee's going to say a two-pointer as his foot was on the line. That is a two-pointer for the Arlington Spy Ponders is David Noel. Just had a toe on that line. Dosi looking to get the ball. Finally gets it inside, draws some coverage. Abelard and the travel, Jeff Abelard. And I don't know how many traveling calls have gone against Waltham, Scott, but it's been a few.
Well, they've been guilty, that's for certain.
Barlow gets it to Noel. Noel, who just hit that three-pointer. And that will end a very furious first half of play. Waltham leads this 26-20, and Scott, it's been a very interesting first half.
It's been a good first half. I think Waltham's benefited for the fact that the big guy Michel's been in foul trouble, but even when he was in there, they seemed to control play pretty well, and looks like, you know, if without that 4-point play by Barlow, they could really be in control of this game.
And again, there's been some turnovers, traveling, some sloppy play on both sides. But Waltham has done a pretty good job defensively, I think, tonight, and they've done it with the triangle. And
they have. They've had a guy at the top of the key, two guys near the baseline, and they've put one guy. It's been level most of the night, and then Abelard on Barlow to shut him down. And it seems like it's been pretty much effective so far.
Well, we will be back with second half action. Right now, you're watching Waltham Hawks basketball with the score at halftime. Waltham 26, Arlington 20. We'll be right back. Well, we are back right now. Kind of a low-scoring game. Waltham leading 26-20. Waltham has led most of the game. And one of the key things, Scott, we touched on earlier is Dimitri Mashad in foul trouble, as he has 3 fouls and really has been ineffective so far.
That's true, but so has Devane to a certain degree. So we'll see what the additions of both these players will do as far as the second half will go. This game really hasn't established an identity yet. It's kind of been sporadic at points. So we'll see how this game could go either way at this point.
A 4-point play late in the game by Phil Barlow, number 11, foul during a 3-point shot, has closed it to 26-20. Waltham controls the ball here in the second half. We'll be going left to right on your TV screen in their home white. Arlington in the road maroon. Stanton at the top of the key, thinks about the shot.
That's a mismatch.
Cannot get it to go with Barlow on him. Foul will go against Lovell.
That's a good matchup for Waltham. That Valandry kid seems to have probably 4 inches short of Stanton.
Is met by Jeff Abelard at midcourt.
You can see that triangle in 2.
Alwood will drive to the hole, and we'll see what they're going to tag on the foul. Foul will go against Jeff Hines. And Ryan Alwood, number 20, will be at the line. Opening moments, second half, and check that, he will not go to the line. Barlow inbounding. Gets it to Samad, who has been in foul trouble also for the Spy Ponders. Barlow outside. They're trying to set something up. Waltham in the collapsing 2-3. Samad gets to Barlow. Barlow off a nice pick. Barlow puts it up and in. The first points of the second half, and it's a 4-point game. Abelard now with the ball, gets it to Fratto. Fratto looking to get inside to Devane. Abelard outside. Devane comes back outside. Abelard. Some hard dribbling inside. Ryan Devane puts it up and in. He looked a little hesitant, Scott, if he was going to go up with it, but he puts it up and in.
They got exactly what they wanted there. They had a nice offensive end, passed it around, and got it down to the post for a shot close to the basket.
Traveling, go against Ryan Alwood. turnover for the Spy Ponders.
It's an interesting matchup, Barlow and Hines. They both are very fast.
Nice defensive play by Barlow there, knocking it off of Hines. Turnover for Waltham. David Noel. Checks into the game for Arlington. Alwood gets it to Barlow. Abelard on him. Abelard fights through the pick. And looked like a miscommunication right there. And
well, Alwood passed up a wide open 15-footer, and you really shouldn't most of the time unless you have a layup.
He had a good look. Simonard and Alwood gets their signals crossed and the turnover. Waltham bringing it up. 6-point lead for the Hawks. Prado to Devane. Inside Stanton, ball partially blocked. And the foul is going to go against Brian McHugh. Will pick up the foul. That will put Stanton at the line. Stanton cannot get it to drop. Zanowski checking in the game. Abelard coming out. And here comes Dimitri Mashad, number 55, checking in the game. Along with Mike Cristofori. Mike Cristofori has one of the 2 3-point field goals for the Spy Ponders tonight. And Stanton hits his second. Waltham with a 7-point lead. Nice pass there to Simard. Hines directing traffic. Zanowski outside. To Hines, back to Zanowski. Zanowski outside to Stanton. Stanton will put it up. It appeared to be short, and it was. David Noel with the rebound, and Barlow bringing it up to Samad. Noel thinking about the shot, misses it. Collects his own rebound. Will put it up again. Cannot get it to drop. Mashad, it may have been over the back there. It appeared that he did not have possession, but using that incredible size, Mashad with the rebound puts it up in.
Well, there you have 2 offensive rebounds. 3 shots at the basket.
It's now a 3-point game. Prado inside with Mashad on him. Ball almost tied up. Double team now. Collapsing on Prado. Prado gets it. The shot clock is down to 8. Stanton gets it to Devane. Shot clock down to 3. And Stanton lays it up. It looked like Mashad had almost given up defensively on that play. Arlington gets it inside to Mashad. The big guy will put it up. Cannot get it to drop. 3-point game. Outlet pass to Prado. And he is crushed. I think they're going to get, I think Mike Cristofori. And it is Mike Cristofori hit with a foul as he absolutely crushed Matt Prado under the hoop. That'll put Prado at the line. Prado rims it in and out. Abelard will come into the game for Stanton. This is as close as Arlington has got. They've trailed as much as by 10 points. Prado will hit the second. Barlow bringing it up for Arlington. Noel tied up, and that is going to be a possession arrow. See which way the arrow goes. Arlington will maintain possession. And it's a nice play by Abelard. And Scott, it appears that David Noel, number 23, looks to shoot each and every time he touches the ball.
Well, he does create a lot of opportunities for himself. A lot of the shots he takes, he is open, though. But, yeah, he might be a bit of a ball hawk.
Barlow set to inbound. And once again, we have some confusion. The referees are going to talk it over. Waltham with a 30-26 lead. Again, some confusion here. Referee wants to get on the same page. Follow to inbound.
Nice block by Devane.
Nice block inside. Devane getting the hand on it. Abelard will put it up and in. Nice drive by Hines to set that up, drawing the coverage. Waltham adding to their lead. Cristofori will put it up. And he hits it, and that's a three-pointer. That's Cristofori's second three-pointer of the game. Hines slowing it down now for Waltham. Abelard gets it inside to Fratto. Fratto looking for some help. Almost moved that pivot foot. Abelard calling for the ball. Devane will put up the uncontested jumper. Cannot get it to go. Samad with the rebound.
Nice play by
Nice
Abelard.
defensive play by Abelard. And it appeared, I don't think that Barlow knew that he was there. It almost looked like he had not even seen him. Zanowski will inbound for Waltham. Hines looking to set something up. Gets to Zanowski. Abelard from outside will put it up. Hits the shot. And Jeff Abelard has sparked the Waltham Hawks with a fine defensive play and then gets the bucket. David Noel. Nice defensive play by Abelard. Possession arrow going Waltham's way, and Scott, right now Abelard with some...
He's a force on defense. He's caused two jump balls and knocked it off Barlow out of bounds. Playing a good game. Couple hoops tossed in there.
Hines bringing it up. Abelard inside to Devane. Devane goes hard to the hole, looking good. Ryan Devane.
He has come out of nowhere to be a force for this team.
Barlow will put it up with a confident move right there. 5-point Waltham lead. Hines slowing it up now. Hines has played this entire game. Directing traffic now. Arlington content to stay in the 2-3 zone right now. Abelard will put it up. Cannot get it to drop. Waltham will control it, and nice play by Hines. Hines about to lose his balance. Throws it off of Cristofori. Waltham maintains possession. Zanowski. Hines will try the three-pointer. Rims it in and out. And we get a foul inside. I think they're going to get, I believe it might have been Fratto. Let's take a look. 24 is going to go against Zanowski. I believe that's his first. Barlow bringing it up for Arlington. Cannot get it to drop. That's another foul will go against Zanowski. As the comparisons, Barlow and Hines, very similar players, wearing
they are
wearing number 11.
They are very similar, but Barlow's been able to get his shot off a lot more than Hines. I don't know if Hines has been looking for a shot as much as Barlow has, but Barlow's been taking a lot more shots than Hines has, either because he can create it or because he's looking for it more.
Barlow cannot connect on that one. Barlow gets 1 of 2. Back to a 4-point lead. Waltham bringing it up. Zanowski quickly gets it to Abelard. Abelard says Zanowski trying to draw the coverage. Abelard with Machado on him coming outside. Inside, Prado throws up a prayer, gets it to go, and that's a pretty good athletic move right there. As he's falling away, throws up a scoop shot, gets it to drop. Cristofori puts up the 3. And the push-off is Neil Samad is going to be called on the push. Samad now starting to get into foul trouble. Hines trying to set something up. Halfway point of the second half. Waltham has pretty much led throughout. Devane inside. He is hacked. Oh, and he's traveled. He travels as Machad almost looked like he was ready to commit his 4th foul. Traveling goes against the Hawks. Bala with Zanowski on him. Machad gets to Cristofori, back inside to Machad. And the foul will go against Waltham. And Prado pulling on Machad's shirt. And Machad's shirt has been untouched this entire game. Bala gets it to Machad. A giant inside. Bala drops the shot in. We got a 4-point game. Not a lot of Waltham can do when the ball's, when Machad's going to post up. There's not a lot you can do.
Well, they can get on Barlow, though. He's starting to assert himself in this game.
Prado with Machad on him, gets it back out to Zanowski. Hines with Noel on him. Abelard, shot clock down to 2. And it's going to be 2 shots for Jeff Abelard, as the foul will go against David Noel. Waltham had the shot clock down to 3, and fortunate to come out with some trip to the charity stripe. Jeff Abelard playing, I think, perhaps the best game that we've seen him play since we've been
without question
covering his games, doing it on both ends of the court. Waltham led 26-20 at halftime. 8 minutes, 12 seconds left in this game. Abelard hits. Abelard not showing any ill effects of wearing a cast on his left forearm. He hits them. Abelard connects on what would appear to be all 3 shots. Not sure if there's a line violation. Out of control move by Barlow, and Hines fouled him. Waltham crowd getting into it a little bit here. Not too happy with that call going against Jeff Hines. Barlow at the line for Arlington. He hits the first. Arlington has closed it to 3 at one point. They've trailed by as many as 10. Barlow hits both.
free throws for Barlow.
Pianadosi back in the game. Abelard misses a runner. Barlow runs past.
Oh, the mismatch.
Barlow inside. Dipsy-do pass. Ball goes to Cristofori, actually by accident. As it bounces off Machad, goes right to Cristofori. Cristofori hits the shot. And Arlington hanging around in this game, 41-38. Gets the ball inside to Pianadosi. Stanton will throw up the three-pointer. Cannot get it to go.
He's not shy, that's for certain.
No, he'll put that up. Stanton will foul DJ Valandri.
That's a 17 foul on Waltham. 1-on-1 situation for Arlington.
And that will put Valandri at the line. And Scott, you mentioned last game, Stanton really, for a guy his size, spends a lot of time outside the perimeter.
He does. I haven't seen him make a lot of those shots either. It takes a lot of. It seems like he takes like 4 or 5 threes a game, but he doesn't throw them in.
Valandri hits his first. And we have a 1-point game, 41-40. Arlington has hung around and now trail by just 1 point. Stanton. Cross court to Abelard. Abelard inside. The ball is rejected inside by Machad. And the foul will go against Abelard as he fouls Barlow in the backcourt.
Abelard is called for the foul. Nelson Barlow shooting 1-on-1.
Phil Barlow at the line, who has been the spark plug for the Spy Ponzers, right now could put Arlington in the lead for the first time since the early moments of this ball game. He misses the 1-and-1. Waltham controls, and Hines brings it up for the Hawks.
Time for them to wake up a little bit here.
Abelard. And I believe it's a kick.
Chris Lovell and Matt Barlow, 3 minutes of the game.
Abelard and Pianadosi will sit down. Chris Lovell back in the game. Abelard seeing a lot of playing time tonight. Lovell runs the baseline, gets it inside.
Over Machad.
Stanton over Machad. Machad with a moving pick, a give and go. Barlow gets it back to Machad. Machad is fouled inside. And Machad, looking to complete the three-point play, can tie the game up for Arlington. Dimitri Machad cannot get it to drop. 43-42. Chris Lovell will put it up. Air ball, rebound by Samad. Cristofori will put up the three-pointer, cannot get it to go. Valandri inside gets the rebound. Arlington bench looking for a foul. Not going to get it. Hines bringing it up for Waltham. Inside. And it looked like Devane had an open shot. Stanton will try it, cannot get it to go. Inside, Prado. And Arlington looks like they're a little lackadaisical on defense, very slow.
Those are the kind of boards you want to get there. They've been fairly successful tonight on the offensive glass.
Prado at the line. completes the three-point play.
Barlow completes the 3-point play.
5.5 minutes left in this game.
You notice with Barlow bringing the ball up, the Waltham's almost ignored the press tonight.
Mashad. And Barlow hits the three-pointer. Once again, a one-point game. Just over 5 minutes left in this game. Once again, Stanton for three-pointers way outside. Can't get it to drop. Samad with the rebound, and here comes Barlow. Arlington, the chance to take the lead. Cristofori will put up the three-pointer. Cannot get it to drop. And Samad with the rebound, and it looks like he lost his balance and could not control the ball. It rolls out of bounds. Waltham with possession, the ball in a one-point lead. 4.5 minutes left in this game. Stanton thinks about the shot. Corey Scafidi in the game now for Waltham, wearing number 10. Devane gets the ball. Good ball movement by Waltham, but it is outside. Stanton will put up the three-pointer. Cannot get it to drop. Melandri gets the ball to Barlow, and Arlington will bring it up. Samad. Air ball there. Kind of forced the shot. Right now, both teams going kind of cold from the field. Stanton takes it to the hole, gets it to drop.
Well, it's pretty obvious where Stanton's effective. He's in the paint, he's highly effective. Outside of the three-point line, he isn't very.
Landry looking for some help. Gets the ball to Barlow. Good ball movement inside. Samad cannot get it to drop. Arlington missing some critical shots down here near the end. Hines with Cristofori on him. Gets the ball to Scafidi. Scafidi inside to Devane. Devane will put up the uncontested shot. Arlington controls the ball. 3-point lead for Waltham. And a timeout by the Spy Ponders. And I don't know, I think you got to question the shot selection on both sides. A lot of three-point shots being hoisted up there. A one-point game. Still plenty of time left in it. And I don't know. It just seems like they're getting a little nervous out there. I don't know. A little unglued on both sides.
Oh, it's a pretty close game. I would prefer to see Waltham try and work it down the coast because they've had a lot of success down there. They've also had a lot of success getting offensive and defensive rebounds. So the shot selection should be coming from inside the paint or down low because that's where they've made the majority of their hoops.
4-4-5-5-7-1. Once again, that's 4-4-5.
I just get the scary feeling that this Barlow kid's going to do some damage in the late stages of this game, though.
Well, he definitely has been the spark plug for Arlington Spy Ponders. Although Waltham has not trailed in this game, I believe it was 6-5 early on. Arlington has trailed by as much as 10, and they have closed it in the last few minutes. 2-1, 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in this game. Barlow with Corey Scafidi on him. Cristofori will put up the three-pointer. Cannot get it to drop. Mashad inside. The guy is a powerhouse. Mashad puts it up and in. We got a one-point game. Just under 3 minutes left in the game. Waltham 48, Arlington 47. Scafidi. Stanton thinks about the three-pointer. Hines will go to the hole. Cannot get it to drop. Arlington will get the ball.
Key juncture of this game, Phil. Good turn here.
Barlow brings it up with Scafidi on him. Trying to fight through the pick set by Mashad. And Barlow hits the shot. It's a two-pointer. And Arlington has battled back and now have a one-point lead. Hines to Scafidi. Stanton will try the three-pointer. Cannot get it to drop. Samad with the rebound, who has controlled a lot of the defensive rebounds late in this game despite foul trouble. Barlow bringing it up, trying to get some movement. He's looking for the shot. He's starting to feel it. Barlow hits the shot again. Barlow directing traffic. Waltham High calls a timeout, Scott, and you called it. Barlow starting to take over this game.
He is, and on the other side, sometimes you got to realize when it's not your night and stop taking threes when you're cold. Stanton's missed about 5 or 6 threes in this half alone. They really have to look to the paint because that's where they've been most successful, and they're going to have to try and find a way to get a man on Barlow. In the last, he's been getting some good picks and some open looks, and he's had a huge half.
Yeah. And on that second time down, you could just feel it. He was directing traffic. He directed Cristofori and Mashad to the left. He took it up and puts it in.
So right now, I think they're going to try and figure out exactly how they're going to stop Barlow and at the same time create a good opportunity for themselves, because it's only 2 minutes in this game and every possession becomes a key at this point.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Coach Cacciatore comes up here. 1 minute, 55 seconds left. Arlington with a 3-point lead, the largest lead that they've had in this game. And pretty much the only lead they've had in this game. Waltham has led throughout and now trail. And he turned the ball over, and that's a critical mistake right there by Hines. Noel will inbound to Cristofori, get it into the hands of Phil Barlow, and Barlow has been a force tonight for the Spy Ponders. Level trying to fight through the pick, and it is a big pick set by Mashad. Now Mashad inside gets it. Cristofori will try the three. Cannot get it to go. Hines bringing it up the court for Waltham.
I think the coach made a good adjustment there. He put Level back on Barlow, and he had some success shutting him down in the first half. Even though Level hasn't had that good of a game, he could pay huge dividends with some good defense late in this game. Sometimes when a kid isn't having a good day from the field and Level had a couple of air balls, you tend to think he's off his game, but some things are more important than scoring sometimes, and we'll see what he can do.
Well, we'll see how that pans out. Level now running the baseline. He'll put it up. He hits the shot. We got a 1-point game. Just over a minute left in this game. Level with
fighting through the pick and cutting off that shot
Landry,
right there, denying the pass.
Good job by Level. Cristofori will put it up and in, the runner.
That was still very good defense played by the Hawks right there. It's unfortunate it didn't go their way.
Trying to deny the ball to Phil Barlow, but Cristofori puts it up in a 3-point lead again for the Spy Ponders. Prado inside, cannot get it to drop, and I think the foul will go against Mashad. And it will. Matt Prado will go to the line.
Mashad with his,
I believe,
fourth foul.
39 seconds left in this game. Matt Prado at the line. And after 3 quick fouls on Mashad, that was just his first foul in the second half. Prado hits the first shot.
Well, Phil, they have a 30-second shot clock here and 39 seconds left in the clock, so barring an offensive rebound by Arlington, they will get the ball back one more time. It's interesting to see what kind of strategy they come up with here. Maybe they'll call a timeout after the make.
Line violation going against Waltham. As
timeout. Coach wants a timeout.
And we're going to take a timeout with the score. Waltham 51 and Arlington 53. We'll be right back. We are back for the final 39 seconds. Arlington 53, Waltham 51. And Scott, we've seen a good one.
We have. It's not over yet.
DJ Valandry will inbound. Sean Lyons on him. Gets it to Barlow. Zarnowski will now have the chore of taking care of Phil Barlow, who's been everywhere. Phil Barlow.
Top chore, and he's walking by him.
Shot clock at 20.
He wants to draw
Game
a foul.
time starting to run down. Ball back into Barlow's hand.
Oh, Hines tried to draw that, but...
Well, Jeff Hines trying to set that up. He could not quite hold the feet, and that'll put Barlow at the line.
Would have taken a gutsy call by the ref to call the charge there.
Right now, the shot clock is off.
And most of these refs aren't gutsy.
Waltham is going to take another timeout right now. Barlow will be at the line. And in a strategy like this, Scott, what is Coach Cacciatore? What's going on in this huddle right now?
Well, obviously you're telling your players, if he makes both, you're telling your players after your next make to foul immediately. Because obviously they can't get the ball back, so. You're hoping to design a play that you could score on quickly and then foul and then see what happens from there. Otherwise, you hope he misses, then call a timeout when you get the rebound.
Well, just 20 seconds left in this game. Waltham had a 10-point lead in the second half. They led at halftime 26-20 after a, I guess you could describe it, kind of a mishmash in the first half. The game really didn't take on any type of pattern. A lot of foul trouble for Devane, for Waltham, and Mashad for Arlington. Both teams playing a little more zone than we've seen. Barlow at the line. Barlow hits. 3-point Arlington lead. Barlow hits them both. 4-point lead for the Spy Pond as Hines bringing it up with Barlow on him. Good defense inside, and the foul is going to go against maybe Mashad.
55 is out.
The foul's on the shot. That's his fifth personal.
And Mashad he's got that who me look right now, but Dimitri Mashad, I believe, is done for the evening.
Well, sometimes when you're that big, it's you kind of get discriminated against by the officials. I can understand to a certain degree why at times you could wonder why me, but when you're that big, you draw a lot of attention to yourself, and sometimes you get the fouls that you wouldn't get if you weren't as big as he is.
Yeah. I mean, he's got to be at least almost a full foot taller than any player on the court. Mashad will sit down for the final 15 seconds. Arlington leads by 4. Jeff Hines at the line. I believe Jeff Hines has played every minute of this game.
Well, there's still plenty of time here if he converts and they foul. They're going to try and keep it out of Barlow's hands when they inbound.
And Hines misses the free throw, and that hurts. Lyons comes back in the game for the Hawks.
Well, there are a lot of danger signs on this game, Phil. You know, they held a 4 or 5 point lead the whole game, and the Arlington Stars hadn't shown up yet.
Well, 3-point game for Arlington. 15 seconds left. Ball immediately into Barlow's hands. Immediately Lyons fouls Barlow. And it looks like this is how it's going to go probably the rest of the way. And Barlow has been pretty accurate from the line tonight.
I'd say he's got somewhere near 20 points tonight.
Barlow hits his first. Some last substitutions by Coach Cacciatore. Chris Lovell back in the game for Waltham. And Barlow hits them both. 5-point Arlington lead. Lovell bringing it up. Time running down, under 10 seconds. Caught in the air. Hines will put it up and again and hit the three-pointer. And immediately...
What a pass by Lovell. What an amazing pass that was.
Lovell going airborne and then finding Lovell just outside the three-point arc.
They are really right in this game. If Arlington misses one free throw, they could tie the game up.
Well, 2-point game, 8 seconds left. Hines hitting the three-pointer off a nice dish by Lovell, who drew all the coverage.
This is where, excuse me, Phil, this is where a coach earns his money right here, setting his players up for whatever circumstances arise. You got to know what to do off a miss off the second free throw, off a make. We're telling each player where he wants them to be on the court. Who does he want to take the shot? Can you call a timeout? Can't you call a timeout? Even Chris Webber made that mistake. There's so many things you have to go over. This is where the coaches make their money right here.
The ball will be inbound by Ryan Alwood. Looks like Stanton will guard the inbound pass.
They're going to have to play really tight here. They can't let anyone get away because 8 seconds left in the game. That's precious time.
Look to try to deny the ball.
And stolen.
Ball stolen.
And how to get the shot. Unbelievable. Jeff Hines has just tied this game in what looked like a Larry Bird play in it was the 87 divisional series where he stole the ball from Isaiah Thomas, and Hines has tied this game. Unbelievable.
That is unbelievable. I'm speechless right now. What a play.
Ryan Alwood ran the baseline after the possession, trying to get the ball in the hands of Phil Barlow. The ball was stolen, and Hines puts it up and in and ties the game. We have 4 seconds left in the game.
The key here is not to foul. They'll probably want to meet them in half court or something like that. Maybe a little pressure on the ball, and then everyone else at half court. Well, it looks like they're going to press.
Unbelievable.
They might, an errant pass might win the ball game. Who knows? But the key is do not foul.
The Waltham bench getting the Waltham fans into the game. Hang on to your seats. Final 4 seconds. Ball inbound.
Don't foul. Don't foul.
At the buzzer.
No.
And he does not get it off in time. We're headed to overtime. Unbelievable. Waltham scratches and stays alive. First with the Hines three-point play, and then the Hines steal and layup. And Waltham is just unbelievable. There's no words you can really describe. That is...
Well, Hines actually, if you include the free throws, he scored the last 6 points. So in a game where he wasn't the scorer for the majority of the game, he stepped up when it counted. Not only that, Lovell seems to have a knack for stepping up when it counts, too. He made that baseline jumper when they were down about 4 points, and then he drove up the court and made a great pass to Hines for the open three, which really, when it looked grim, turned the game around. And hey, they put themselves in a position where they're one play away from getting themselves in overtime, and they made the play, and here we are.
Well, we'll be back. We'll be back with overtime play at the end of regulation. The score is 57-57. Well, Well, we are back at Doc Cohen Gym, and you are watching a tremendous game. 57-57. Waltham rallies. They were down by 5 with 39 seconds left. They rallied to tie this game. We're headed for an overtime. It's a 4-minute overtime, and here we go. Ball's controlled by Waltham. And it's a foul before the shot. As once again, Hines is fouled.
Well, it's been a game of 2 11s here, Hines and Barlow.
Not to be outdone, Jeff Hines rallied
with
Waltham.
With the shot out of the game, I like Waltham's chances in the overtime.
And Hines puts Waltham back in the lead. 58-57. Play 4-minute overtimes, high school basketball. Hines converts them both. 2-point lead for the Hawks.
Wow. Now, they didn't press all game, but it's been very successful in the last 3 minutes.
Alwood to inbound, who has had his problems inbounding the last 2 minutes. They break the press. The ball in the hands of Phil Barlow. Runs the baseline. Knocked out of bounds by Devane. Arlington controls the ball.
See if Lovell gets Barlow on defense here. He does.
Well, inside move by Ryan Alwood. Moving without the ball. Ties the game at 59. Hines. To Stanton. Lavelle for the three-pointer. Cannot get it to drop. Waltham controls the ball. Chris Lavelle getting the ball. Hines will try the three. Cannot get it to drop. Devane with a nice save. He may have stepped on the end line. He did. Again, the three-point shot. Barlow will put up the three. He hits the three-pointer. What a duel we're seeing tonight. Hines and Barlow back and forth. Now it's Hines' turn to answer. Stanton looking for Lovell. Lovell will try the three. Misses it.
That's his third air ball from over there tonight.
The three-point shot not dropping for Waltham a lot tonight. Barlow. Finally, Lovell comes up to pick. Tries to fight through the pick. They switch off. Devane now on him. Christopher gets it to Alwood. Alwood takes it inside. Blocked by Fratto. Shot clock down at 1. And finally, Barlow has to put up a very long three-point shot. Cannot get it to drop. Lovell gets it into the hands of Stanton. Lovell thinks about the three. Well, Hines gets it to Lovell. Underneath. Alwood gets it to Barlow. 62-59. Almost halfway through overtime. Christopher puts up the three. Cannot get it to drop. Inside, uncontested. The tip up and in. And no, cannot go in.
Look out from behind.
Lovell on the breakout. He's had a three-point play.
Wow, it's been big play after big play.
That point right there, Barlow should have maybe let Lovell go up with it, but he hacks them, and now Chris Lovell at the line can complete the three-point play. This will tie it at 62. And we have a timeout. With the score, 62-61. We'll be right back. And we are back, 62-61. Chris Lovell at the line, looking to complete the three-point play as Barlow hacked him on a breakaway pass. Minute 33 left in this game, and it's been a great one. Level hit can complete the three-point play. We're tied at 62. A minute and a half left in overtime. This game is tied at 57 at the end of regulation. Cristofori gets the ball to Martin. Martin back to Cristofori.
Hines is not in the
Cristofori
game.
will put up the three-pointer. Cristofori hits the three-pointer. He hit one earlier. He's been called for three-point land, but that one counts. 65-62. Level bringing it up now for Waltham.
Hines is out of the game.
Zanowski in for Hines. Zanowski. Shot is blocked inside. Here comes Alwood out of the pack. Follow to Alwood. Arlington slowing it down now. Up by 3, looking to take some time off that clock. Cristofori back to Barlow. Lovell trying to fight through the pick. Inside. David Martin puts it up, cannot get it to drop. Bringing it up. And a timeout by Joe Cacciatore.
Hines back in. I think he would have been better suited to get Hines back in on the last
series.
Exactly. The team kind of didn't know what to do without him there, and somebody who hadn't taken a shot all night, and I'm driving to the hole and getting blocked. It was a costly possession.
Well, Hines must be absolutely exhausted to come out of that game. Zanowski replaced him briefly. Well, right now, it looks like the backbreaker may have been delivered by Cristofori, who hit the three-pointer. As this has been a game that has seen not many lead changes. It's Waltham that led most of the game. Arlington has only led for probably less than 3 minutes of game time. Waltham rallies to force the overtime at 57-57. But right now, the difference in the game, Mike Cristofori's three-pointer, 65-62, 21 seconds left in the game. Jeff Hines back in the game for Waltham. Stanton will inbound. Barlow looking to deny the ball. Ball in the hands of Jeff Hines. Barlow on him. These two have dueled all night long. Time running down on the Hawks.
And they're going to call the block. Unbelievable. It looked like it could have been a charge, but even the refs want to see this game go on, I guess, so they're going to give Hines an opportunity to tie the game. He did that on his own.
Hines took it to the hole, and
Barlow in his face the whole way.
Number 33, Dave Martin, not too happy. Cannot believe that he was called on the block.
This could be headed to another session.
Could be a second overtime. 11 seconds left in the game. Hines at the line could tie it. Hines hits the shot. We got a tie game once again. We got some substitutions now.
Hines going back to the bench.
Maybe for some defensive changes. Noel in the game for Arlington. Zanowski and Devane in the game for Waltham. Alwood getting the ball up. Timeout by Arlington. And Arlington is going to talk about this. 65-65. And looks like Waltham every time is trying to deny the ball to Barlow, no matter what, at all costs.
Well, here we are, 4 seconds left in the game. Obviously, their two key guys are Barlow and Christopher. And both of them have shown an ability to put the ball in the basket from long range, so it's kind of tough when you have two guys that can make it, because you can kind of key on one, but you don't know who the screen's being set for and who they're trying to play it for the pass to be thrown to. So tough assignment for Coach Katz right now, trying to defend against two long-range shooters. 4 seconds is plenty of time to get a good shot off.
Probably Coach Cacciatore telling his team, look out for the foul. At this point, you do not want to put, especially a guy like Phil Barlow at the line. See what Coach Cacciatore's defense looks as assistant coach Jack
It's a straight
Fox.
man here.
Alwood looking to inbound. Zarnowski will be on Barlow.
Barlow set the pick.
Ball's inbounded.
Oh, it's a backcourt. They're going to overtime.
Cristofori! Oh, my! Cristofori throws up a prayer and almost gets it to drop. We are headed to double overtime.
That was the longest 4 seconds I think I've ever been through right there. That seemed like an eternity.
Apparently the ball knocked into the backcourt by Waltham.
Second overtime.
And we'll be back with a second overtime after the first overtime. The score is still deadlocked at 65-65. Well, we are back for a second overtime, another 4 minutes. We're tied at 65.
High drama.
Alwood controls the ball. Gets it into the hands of Barlow. Lovell on him. Chris Lovell has been effective on Barlow when he's been in the game. Inside move by Samad, puts it up and in. That's a high percentage shot for Arlington if they're going to get looks like that. They take a 2-point lead. Hines, who has played a lot of minutes in this game. Fratto cannot get it to drop. We get a push away from the ball. I think it's going to go against, Stanton.
You say they can't seem to buy a lead for themselves. They always seem like they're trying to dig their way out of a hole.
Well, that'll put Dave Martin at the line. Martin, you may remember, took what he thought was a charge, but what it turned out to be was another 3-point play by Jeff Hines that ultimately forced us to a second overtime. Martin,
Nice board by Devane. He looks pretty fresh out there.
Devane with the rebound. 2-point lead, Arlington. Here in the second overtime. Lovell will try the three. Cannot get it to drop. Inside, Stanton with a nice rebound. Can't get it to go. Coming out of the pile, and the ball will go Waltham's way.
Hines looks tired. Very tired.
Arlington looked to break that out, but the Hawks will maintain possession. Stanton. Hines thinks about the three. Brings it inside. He may have got away with one there. I guess you could call that a good no call because there's a lot of contact and not a lot transpiring there. Arlington controls the ball. Barlow. Cristofori. Into Barlow. No one picking him up at the moment. Lovell gets on him. Alwood will go the baseline. Puts it up and in. A nice strong move. And was he fouled?
That was a pretty late call.
Wow. Alwood already, and the rest of Arlington already headed back up the court. And the foul will go against, I believe, is that Fratto? Foul will go against Matt Fratto. Well, Ryan Alwood with some points down the stretch in the extra frames. He can convert a 3-point play. Abelat, who sparked Waltham earlier in the game, back in the game. Jeff Abelard's assignment probably will be taking on Barlow. Elwood gets the bounce. That did not look pretty, Scott, but it goes in, completing the three-point play in Arlington with the 5-point lead.
They're going to have to find it.
Stanton will try the three. Cannot get it to go. He controls the shot. He'll try. That'll be a 2. Cannot get it to drop. And inside, a power rebound by Barlow, who has done everything for the Spy Ponders tonight. Now bringing it up. Abelard fighting through the pick. Switch off as Stanton will pick up Barlow. Barlow now looking for some help. Barlow also playing a lot of minutes tonight. Barlow with Abelard on him. Cristofori will try the three. Rims it in and out. Cristofori almost ending this game at the end of the first overtime. Hines goes the length of the court, puts it in. We want another timeout, and Joe Cacciatore will get it, and we are going to take a timeout too with the score. Arlington 70, Waltham 67. We'll be right back. Well, we are back, and we are in the second overtime, Scott, and by far the best game we've ever
By far, it was the best game before the 2 overtimes. It was the best game we've ever seen here at Waltham. Anyway,
1 minute, 33 seconds left. We are in the second overtime. It was deadlocked at 57 at the end of regulation. It was 65-65 at the end of the first overtime. Arlington now with a 3-point lead and the ball. 1 minute, 30 seconds now left in the game. Alwood to Martin. Martin looking to get the ball to Barlow. Barlow has been immense for the Spy Ponders tonight. Zarnowski on him. Gets it inside. Martin. 2 men on him. Ball knocked away, and here comes Hines.
he has a man up front.
Lyons lays it up. Cannot get it to drop. Prado on the way back.
It should be a foul on Arlington. And it is. On Samard.
Prado crashes the offensive boards and gets fouled.
And that is Samad's 4th foul. Prado at the line. And Sean Lyons trying to get it out of his system as he misses. Just over a minute left. Prado at the line. 3-point Arlington lead. We are in double overtime. Prado hits. 70-68. Cristofori bringing it up. Alwood double team.
Nice trap.
Alwood gets it over. Barlow.
Here he is. He's dangerous.
Barlow with Zarnowski on him.
He uses them.
Out of control move. Inside. Samad misses the easy layup. Arlington controls the ball. He's fouled. As Arlington with some key offensive boards right there. Finally, Samad, who had missed an easy layup, is fouled. Prado fouls. That is his 5th. He will sit down. Well, Matt Prado sits down. And right now,
Coach Katz with a brilliant move here to buy time for his tired players, telling
Zarnowski
to sit down and pretend that he's hurt. Great move.
Well, you know, the possibility with the extreme heat in this building, cramping.
Great move by the coach. I love it. He's even selling the part right now.
Being concerned?
Yeah.
You're accusing the coach of some chicanery?
No, it's not chicanery. In the NFL, they do that, and all it means is that he can't play the next play, right? No?
Yep, that's true. Also, since it's late in the game, it won't cost him a timeout. A lot of times in the NFL, during an injury in the last 2 minutes of play,
will he get the round of applause though?
Round of applause as Zarnowski hobbles off the court.
What a thespian! But he got the job done, and hopefully there's a few moments of rest will help the Waltham team down the stretch here. Big free throws here. Big free throws.
Samad at the line. 2-point game.
Wow.
Samad misses everything.
That's encouraging. I like to see that. I guess the key right here is to make sure you get the rebound.
Samad with his second shot. He misses them both. Stanton with the rebound. Here we go. 40 seconds left in the game. Waltham trailing by 2. Lions. Inside to Pianadosi. Gets it to Level. Level across court to Abelard. Abelard. Pianadosi will try a scoop shot.
Oh!
Cannot get it to go. Strong rebound by Steve Stanton, puts it in, and we are tied again. Clock continuing to run. Christopher stolen by Level. Spin move. And a foul. No basket.
Why? What could you possibly... Oh!
Joe Cacciatore is livid.
They called a timeout while Level was driving to the basket.
I didn't catch who
I
called
can't believe it.
Who called the timeout?
I don't know. But what a huge call. What a huge call. What a spin move by Level. Wow.
Now Waltham calls the timeout after the steal. Apparently is what happened. So
wow.
That would have been a 3-point play. That would have had Waltham up by 2 with
that was the break they were looking for. You know, they created a turnover for themselves. They make the basket, and I don't know. I didn't see who called the timeout. I suppose you have to go along with it. I mean, there's nothing you could really do. I'm sure the coach wanted to set up a play in that scenario if it was him. So, hey, when you want it, you get it.
Wow. Apparently, it looked like only one of the referees recognized the timeout. The other referee...
Well, it's a crazy scenario. A lot of things are going on the court. These guys got to watch the ball and the play, and, nobody's looking at the bench. Well, here it is.
Well, 2 seconds left in the game. And looks like Hines will inbound the ball. This game is tied at 70.
How many seconds still?
2 seconds left.
2 seconds. This game would be over. Wow.
Well, just kind of recapping what has happened here. Waltham led by 6 at halftime, which seems like
eons.
Seems like 3 months ago. They led 26-20 at the end of regulation. And at that point, it was a super game, 57-57. Some heroics by Barlow and then by Jeff Hines in overtime sent it to a second overtime with the score tied at 65. So far here in the second overtime, we've had just 5 points aside. We are tied at 70 with 2 seconds left. And, Waltham, this game could have been over.
Could have been, but it isn't.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Hell, it can be over right here. They got 2 seconds. They got plenty of time. They got the ball right under the basket. Wouldn't this be unbelievable if they could score right here?
Well, Hines will inbound the ball. 2 seconds left. They get it into Stanton's hand. It's thrown away. The ball is thrown up by Barlow. And we are going to a third overtime, tied at 70. We'll be right back. Well, Well, we are back, and what else can you say? We are ready to start the third overtime. We are tied at 70, tied at 57 after regulation, tied at 65 after the first overtime, and what a game.
There he is.
Cristofori, not wasting any time, hits the three-pointer in Arlington with a 3-point lead. Abelard will try to answer, cannot hit the three. Landry with the rebound. Barlow with Abelard on him.
Abelard's pretty fresh. Oh, they doubled. That's a foul on Stanton. That's his fifth, I believe.
Foul will go against Stanton.
You know, they've had to dig themselves out at the end of the game, at the end of the first overtime, and at the end of the second overtime. And, you know, when you're... How many lives do you have left? And when you're losing players like Stanton...
Well, Samad at the line, and see if Waltham has any surprise injuries.
Well, Stanton's not... they haven't taken Stanton out of the game yet. They haven't taken Stanton out of the game yet. Maybe not realizing he has 5. Maybe he doesn't have 5. I thought he had 5.
Yeah. That is that scoreboard indicating that was 4.
Hey, I hope they screw up.
Samad at the line, hits the first, hits the second.
For a guy who could barely hit the rim last time, those are a couple pretty good free throws.
5-point lead for the Spy Ponders. Hines to Pianadosi. Back outside to Hines. In the corner to Stanton. Stanton inside to Pianadosi, looking to get the ball to Devane.
Oh.
What a block by Barlow, who is still flying outside. Unbelievable. Stanton hits the shot, 3-point game. Stamina for some of these guys. I know they're young guys, but they're playing a lot of minutes tonight. Barlow. Devane will pick him up. Cristofori, who hit that 3-pointer to start this third overtime. Barlow rims it in and out. Pianadosi with the rebound. Here we go the other way. Hines. Devane, no one really near him. The quick dish, and Pianadosi had the ball bounce off him.
Devane is not looking to shoot. He hasn't looked to shoot in a long time. He had a wide open shot there.
Barlow bringing it up. Stanton, Waltham taking turns defensively.
Hines drew the foul there. Since they've been in the bonus for the last hour, he'll go to the line.
The foul will go against DJ.
That's a great opportunity for Waltham right there. A chippy foul turns into points at this juncture. It's a gift.
Hines misses the free throw. Two minutes, 11 seconds left in a third overtime. Hines at the line. Waltham trailing by 3. Hines cannot get it to drop. 2 critical misses.
That was big.
Spy Ponders holding to a 3-point lead in the third overtime. Lovell back in the game. The switch off as Devane now will pick up Barlow. Lovell now back on Barlow. Cristofori will try the 3. He hits the 3, and that is trouble for Waltham as Cristofori has hit some critical 3-point field goals down the stretch. 78-72. Pianadosi in the key. Gets it to Devane. Ball is rejected. Rebound to Stanton. Puts it back up and in.
They will not die.
74 points now for Waltham. 78-74. They still trail. Minute and a half left in this game. A triple overtime. It's been a thriller. Cristofori, 3-pointer, can't get it to drop. Lovell with the rebound. Hines bringing it up.
Pianadosi open.
Cross the key to Devane. They work it outside. Lovell thinks about the 3-pointer. Brings it inside.
Wow. Whenever you think they're going to go down, they just keep coming back. You got to get on this guy, though.
Cristofori has lit it up lately.
And he's all alone again. He's all alone again.
Wide open is
There he is.
Cristofori. He called it. No one ever came out to pick him up. And Arlington controls the board.
Somebody get on that guy.
Under a minute
Please.
left in this game.
Somebody get. He's alone again.
Arlington gets another fresh shot clock. Just trying to take time off the clock. Waltham may have to foul. Cristofori wide open. Will not put it up. The shot clock working down. Shot clock down to 10. Barlow gets it to Alwood. Alwood inside. Shot
They
clock.
can't call that a foul. He had all ball. Unbelievable.
Wow. Foul will go against Devane. The shot clock now off, and that did appear to be all ball.
All
As
ball.
Alwood,
No question.
Alwood runs the baseline. 16 seconds left. Ryan Alwood at the line. Arlington leads by 2. Alwood misses the shot. 16
I hate to
seconds
say
left.
it, but there
Third
could be
overtime.
another overtime.
Alwood connects. A 3-point game. 15 seconds left. Hines looking for the 3. 2 men in the corner. Down there in the far corner. Stanton will put up the 3
Oh, he's going to get 3 shots. He's going to get 3 shots. Three shots.
Fouled and
Stanton with the opportunity to tie
Stanton
this
can
game.
tie this game. Arlington forcing Waltham to win at the line. We're going to take a
They're
timeout.
going to ice him.
Well, we are back at the Doc Cohen Gym on a snowy night in Waltham. We're in the third overtime. 79-76. 4 seconds remaining. It has come down to this.
Stanton.
Steve Stanton for 3 shots as he fouled in 3-point land. Sorry, Scott. He hits the first.
They have to be ready to foul if he misses. Wow.
He hits the second.
Here's the big one, though. And they're going to ice him again.
Now Arlington looking to freeze him. 4 seconds left. Stanton has hit the first 2. He has one more to tie the game. I think we've been in this gym so long it could be springtime outside. We're not really sure.
I don't know, but either that or there's 2 feet of snow.
Well, this has been an incredible game. There's like so many storylines that have developed to this game. First, start off as a showdown between Jeff Hines and Phil Barlow, and then just incredible role players in this game. Cristofori with some huge threes, Abelard, some great defense, Lovell with some spirited play late in the game. And now it could be Steve Stanton's turn to be the hero.
Wouldn't it be amazing if he missed his free throw and they put it back in to win? Wouldn't that just be appropriate?
That would be a perfect ending to a game that has
But we're
been-
not wishing that upon Steve Stanton here. We want him to make this free throw, so.
Steve Stanton. 4 seconds remaining. Waltham trails by 1. He hits the third.
Don't foul, don't foul, don't foul. Barlow's dangerous right now.
2 seconds. 1.
Oh!
Oh, Barlow hits it. We're headed to a 4th overtime. Unbelievable. 79-79.
Bill, this will be on Classic Sports Channel 3 Waltham
We'll be
someday.
back with the 4th overtime right after this. Well, we are back. The game that will not end. We're ready for a 4th overtime. Tied at 79. And I don't know. know. Maybe we can talk to athletic director Bill Foley, try to find out what the record is for longest game. But we have to be experiencing one of the longest games, I think, in Waltham history, I'd have to imagine. We're headed for the fourth overtime, tied at 79. It was tied after the second overtime at 70. 65 after the first overtime, and 57-57 ended regulation time somewhere around, I believe, the beginning of January. When
Here he is
started.
again. He was ready to do it again, and he's ready to do it again.
Christopher misses the three-pointer this time.
Over the back. Finally, maybe they don't have to crawl out of a hole again. Ryan Devane has played a great game last Tuesday night. He played a great first half. He's kind of been invisible here, but big free throws here.
Samad has fouled out of the game. Neil Samad, who had some foul trouble early in the game. And again, that seemed like it started about a month ago. Ryan Devane at the line. 79-79. He misses the first. Devane hits the second. Waltham with a 1-point lead. Follow now, bringing it up for Arlington.
They have to contain 15. I like the adjustment here.
They now have
Get
Lovell
out on the perimeter, because that's where they've been hurt.
Christopher.
He's got the shot, though, again.
Christopher cannot hit the three. Waltham's ball. Stanton will inbound for Waltham.
How much can these players have? I mean, do they run on adrenaline at this point? Do they have energy, or are they just dead beat? I have no idea.
Ball inside to Pianadosi. Outside to Stanton, who brings it in a step, does not pull up for the three, pulls it inside the three-point arc and misses the shot. Follow now. Waltham in a 3-2 zone right now. Reverse layup. And Ryan Allwood is hammered under the hole.
If Waltham pulls this out, they got to feel it's going to be a great experience for them. They're going to be able to feel like they could pull out virtually any game. To come back 4 times.
Ryan Allwood at the line. Misses the shot.
He gagged that one. That was a gag job. The crowd is loud in here tonight. Very loud.
Well, a lot of the crowd almost left, so they are kind of blocking the door entrance. They filed out during regulation. Allwood hits the second. We're tied once again. Surprise, surprise. 80-80. Hines bringing it up. We're in the fourth overtime. Pianadosi inside. Devane with the rebound. Ball is stripped by Barlow after Devane makes a nice play. Barlow bringing it up. Game tied at 80. Right now, Allwood. Ball's blocked out of bounds by Devane. Arlington will maintain possession. Just 10 seconds on the shot clock. Some substitutions now by Arlington. Landry will come out, and David Knoll comes in. Cristofori. He's hit some big threes down the stretch. Shot clock at 2-1.
No, that's a violation.
He misses the shot.
That is a violation.
Shot clock violation by Spy Pond. Kind of a delayed call as the buzzer went off. The referee patting his head. Hines once again. A lot of minutes logged by a lot of players out there tonight. Stanton thinks about the three. Lovell goes inside. Lays it up and in. Nice move, Chris Lovell. Waltham now by 2. Cristofori. The jump pass to Alwood. Top of the key. Goes inside. Missed rebound by Brian McHugh.
It's an out-of-control drive by Alwood there.
Yeah, Alwood down, and I think
he took one in the wrong area.
Well, Brian McHugh grabs the rebound, and
Barlow looks exhausted. He hasn't done much of late. I think he's just too tired. He's had to run the show for so long.
Right. Well, right now, Alwood.
I really think a few minutes ago, I thought that Waltham was the more tired team. Now I think it's the other way around. I think Devane's pretty fresh. I think Lovell's pretty fresh. Hines is spent.
Yeah. Well, we thought it was warm in this gym before we started doing the telecast tonight, but it's got to be 100 degrees plus in here. No exaggeration. Bill McGrady along with Scott Murray and Dan McCarthy. One minute, 7 seconds left in the game. Waltham.
Huge possession here.
Leads by 2.
They've all been huge, though.
A lot of tired players out on the floor right now. Now does Arlington have one more defensive stand in them? You've been watching a great basketball game. Pianadosi to Lovell. Hines over to Stanton. He'll try the three.
Oh.
Cannot get it to drop. Under a minute left in the 4th overtime. Follow. To Landry. Into Fallow's hands. He lost it. He called the timeout. No. He's pleading with the referee that he tried to get the timeout, and the referee not going to give it to him.
Wow. You could tell he intended to call a timeout, and he was calling it on the way down. That is a rule they changed in college like 2 years ago, that you have to be in play to call a timeout.
Boy, Barlow doing everything to win. He actually gave up the body on that one. Does not get the timeout. Waltham with the ball in the lead. Time running out in the 4th overtime. Pianadosi, Waltham trying to take time off the clock. Ball stolen by the
Lovell gets it back.
Ball stole back by Lovell. Boy, big plays back and forth. Shot clock down to 10.
Oh.
Reach in foul by Cristofori.
Stanton at the line, who made the 3 big free throws.
9 seconds left. Will it end in this overtime? I'm not going to make any predictions.
This is the first time they've been in this position since early in the second half, midway through the second half, but they had a lead toward the end of a period here. Stanton's been clutch. He could really almost salt it away with 9 seconds left if he makes both.
Some substitutions. Alwood coming in, shaking off that injury just a minute ago. 9 seconds left in the game. Steve Stanton at the line. Remember Steve Stanton hitting 3 straight free throws that forced this.
It appears
overtime.
Christoforia fouled out. Big one there.
Steve Stanton hits. And with Christofori fouled out of the game, that takes away one of those three-point threats for the Spy Ponders. Stanton misses the second.
Oh, they turned it over. Arlington. All they had to do is get to 3 guys there. One of them had to grab it, none of them did. Critical mistake by Arlington. 3-point lead. Waltham.
Call a foul on
Landry?
Landry, yes. This could really do it.
Well, just 1 second ticks off the clock during that exchange. Steve Stanton with the chance to ice the game. Stanton hitting some big free throws down the stretch. He hits it. 4-point lead. 8 seconds left. And I'm cautiously going to say if he hits this would look good for Waltham.
Just get back and don't foul.
He hits them both. A 5-point lead. 8 seconds left.
Oh, you got to pressure the ball a little bit. You got to make him pick it up. There's no time ticks off the clock.
Barlow for 3. Cannot hit it. Saved. Ball stolen. Knocked out on Pianadosi. And looks like Waltham is going to win this ball game.